Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night SmackDown. We are live from Atlanta, Georgia. Days away from Bad Blood. We are greeted by the Undisputed WWE Champion, John Cena. This man put LA Knight through the announce table the past week. LA Knight also gave him a BFT the week before that. Both men colliding in the upcoming Bad Blood pay-per-view, where John Cena will put that Undisputed WWE Championship on the line, and is here to speak to the WWE Universe. John Cena saying that LA Knight will be embarrassed at Bad Blood. He will do everything he can to show that LA Knight is just a one-trick pony. He's a flash in the pan. And once they both compete at Bad Blood, LA Knight's career will sink like the rest. Because John Cena is the greatest of all time. Nobody's on the level. Well, way up, LA Knight. I don't think it's taken too kindly to those words. LA Knight telling John Cena to shut his mouth, the schmuck. He's trying to remind John Cena that he's forgetting who the megastar around here is. LA Knight telling John that he's not afraid about anyone in this business, and he's got to do what's right by putting John Cena on his head and getting that WWE Championship. While John Cena's not liking that. John Cena is trying to butt in, but LA Knight saying it's a day away before he takes that championship away from the power of John Cena and the Rock's legions. Well, LA Knight is a challenge to John Cena tonight to find some tag team partners for a 6-man tag match, the main event. I thought John Cena would refuse, but he's actually accepted. We've got a huge main event tonight. What a great start to SmackDown. But this is a preview or flashback even from what happened the other week. The United States Champion Drew McIntyre got taken away by Teddy D'Angelo family. I don't know why that happened. I don't know what they've got issues with Drew McIntyre, but I'm pretty sure it's to do with Shawn Michaels getting attacked backstage. So is Shawn Michaels trying to get back at The Rock and his men? We'll have to wait and find out to see what happens with Drew McIntyre, of course. Hopefully he'll be back soon, because he was supposed to be facing Randy Orton for the United States Championship at some point. But we move on. And we move on with a guy who's made a big impact since joining the main roster. Here comes Oba Femi.
Is a handicap match. Introducing first, from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, Oba Femi.
This man has took the main roster to storm. Of course, he aligned himself with R-Truth in previous weeks and fought Fraxium for their tag team championships at Saturday Night Main Event, but obviously Fraxium retained. And then instantly, straight after the match, this man turned on R-Truth. Well, By the looks of it, he still wants those tag team championships, but who will team with this guy? We'll have to wait and find out, but nobody wants to get on the wrong side of Oba Femi. I'm pretty sure The Rock would be happy to have this man by his side. Well, we've got Oba Femi taking on both members of the OC tonight. Oba Femi wasted no time to Carl Anderson. Huge uppercuts. Bringing Luke Gallows into the ring as well. He doesn't care. Looks like Oba Femi wants to take both of them on at the same time. Oba Femi wiping the floor with both men. We haven't even heard from R-Truth ever since that attack after the match. We don't know if he's okay or not. Hopefully we'll get to see R-Truth come back sooner rather than later, but Oba Femi's on a mission. If you remember, he was the NXT champion and The Rock persuaded him to come to SmackDown. He had to give up his NXT championship to join The Rock's allegiance. But ever since coming to main roster, he looks so in place. Even better, I'd say. Looking more stronger and more dangerous than ever. I think the last thing the OC want is to be in the ring with Oba Femi, but they're doing their best. Oba Femi, too powerful against them though. I'm pretty sure this man will have a bright future in this company and in this series. Obviously 2K26 is on the rise. I know it's been a bit of a confusing time with this YouTube series. Obviously we'll have to carry over the season over to the new game. But we'll do the best we can. So you just have to bear with us, guys, in this YouTube series. We'll try and make sure we'll get this season finished on the new game, and then we'll start fresh in the new season after that. But we're on the road to WrestleMania now, so it will carry over. But yeah, Oba Femi, huge, big future on the series, so we'll have to see what he ends up getting up to. Oba Femi issuing out punishment to both men. I'm pretty surprised he hasn't gone for the kill yet. But it looks like he might be just doing that right now. Sending Carl Anderson on his back. Oba Femi powered up. He sends Luke Gallows back into the ring. And takes him out with a huge German suplex. Luke Gallows rolling out the ring. There we go, fall from grace to Carl Anderson. Oba Femi picks up a victory here on Friday Night SmackDown. What a performance by Oba Femi, coming up against both members of the OC. He needed that victory after losing that title match at Saturday Night main event. I think Oba Femi just proved that he's just as good on his own than he is with someone else. He doesn't really need anyone else to help him, but As we know, if he wants those WWE Tag Team Championships from Axiom, he's going to have to find a tag team partner, a more suited one for him. But nonetheless, a statement being made here tonight. The ruler showing what he's capable of. What a win for Oba Femi. Well, the final boss talking with John Cena. The Rock must have some plans for who John Cena will tag team tonight, because obviously we've got no Drew McIntyre tonight to help him out. We'll have to see who Cena partnered up to. But here comes the man, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has helped out Tiffany Stratton in previous weeks, trying to defend off Roxanne Perez from cashing in her briefcase. Well, I think Becky Lynch has her sights on the Women's Championship still, and she doesn't want, obviously, Roxanne Perez to get her hands on it. Survivor Series is not far away, so could we see Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton going at it again? But with Roxanne Perez lurking in every corner with that briefcase, you just don't know what's going to happen. Well, Becky Lynch is calling out Tiffany Stratton right now. Just wasting no time. And here comes the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton has had that championship around her waist ever since the start of the season. She's been impressive every single week, showing why she's a good champion. Well, Tiffany is basically thanking Becky Lynch for fending off Roxanne Perez with her cash-in attempts. Obviously, Tiffany has defended her title against Becky Lynch in the past, but she feels Becky Lynch probably deserves another match. Becky wants another match for that title, and Tiffany Stratton has basically accepted a rematch at Survivor Series. Tiffany Stratton will defend her WWE Women's Championship against Becky Lynch at Survivor Series. Wow. What a match to be confirmed for Survivor Series, of course. Where we have Roxanne Perez and Nia Jax speaking in backstage. That's interesting. And speaking of Roxanne Perez, here comes Miss Money in the Bank. Roxanne Perez has tried to cash in previous weeks, but has not just managed to do so. But she still holds the power and the key to her future. I'm pretty sure the Prodigy will seize her opportunity when the time is right still. But she will be in action here tonight. And here comes another woman who has been teaming with Roxanne Perez as well in these previous weeks. Nia Jax has also had a title match against Tiffany Stratton, but just coming up short against Tiffany. She's now aligned herself with Roxanne Perez. Looks like they'll both be teaming up again tonight. Well, that looks like they are now, yes. Hurry up! Here comes one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Naomi! Well, Naomi and Jade Cargill captured those championships from Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And they'll be defending their championships maybe. What a match this will be if it is true. Well, nonetheless, there'll be a lot of teams queuing up to have opportunities at those championships. Naomi has been in great form ever since aligning herself with Jade Cargill. Here comes the other half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Jade Cargill. I was just saying that Naomi has found good form ever since aligning herself with her. But this woman knows what it takes to be a Tag Team Champion in the past when she was with Bianca Belair. We haven't seen Bianca Belair for a while, so. But Jade Cargill is now champions with Naomi. A huge match set here on Friday Night SmackDown. And we've got confirmation. The Tag Team Championships on the line.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Roxanne Perez and Nia Jax. And their opponents, the team of Naomi and Jade Cargill.
Titles on the line. We will see new champions crowned. Or will Jade and Naomi walk out still your champions? Let's go. Of course, Roxanne Perez has been quite impressive since winning that Money in the Bank briefcase. She's shown ever since moving up from NXT that she's still the protege. She basically has a bright future on the main roster. And what a chance it is to win those tag team championships with Nia Jax, as well as having aims to become a world champion. Naomi and Roxanne taking a fight outside. Roxanne sending Naomi into the barricade. Again. Count of 3 from Charles Robinson, but Roxanne looking to go high. Cross body connects. Not even a kick out. Not even a kick out at 1. It's not over yet, Roxanne. You're going to have to do more than that. Well, Roxanne tried hitting Jade Cargill, but kind of connected, but not much. Roxanne sending Naomi to the turnbuckle for Naomi Jax to enter. I think the last thing Naomi wants is Nia Jax to be in this match. Nia with huge experience, winning championships in the past. Former Queen of the Ring as well. She's had a great career so far in the WWE. Looking to expand on that. She goes for a cover on Naomi. Naomi kicking out 2. Nia Jax could be a good mentor for Roxanne Perez here on the main roster. Charles Robinson getting in the way of Nia Jax. I don't know what's going on there. Causing Naomi to reverse. Huge insecurity. Well, Naomi is trying to strike, but Nia Jax keeps coming back. Kick out by Naomi though. Naomi showing fight, resilience. Jax pushing away each time though. Goes for a clothesline, but not quite taken out. Nia Jax. Now she tags in her partner Jade Cargill. This is a match we'd love to see. 2 powerhouses, but Jade Cargill trying to shoulder tackle Nia Jax, but keeps bumping into her. Nia Jax just laughing it off, and now Nia Jax clatters Jade Cargill. Nia Jax showing her strength. Obviously Jade Cargill is no stranger to that. Jack's giving Jade Cargill a little bit of a stink face. Now Jack's in control of this matchup. Tags in their partner Roxanne Perez. Missed Money in the Bank. Goes for the cover. Instant kick out by Jade Cargill. She's not letting those championships go easy. Huge German suplex. Nice little spine buster by Jade Cargill to knock Roxanne. Now she's starting to show off. I think Jade Cargill and Naomi want to hold on to those championships for as long as possible, maybe even going into WrestleMania as the champions. What an opportunity it is for Nia Jax and Roxanne Perez to spoil that though. Nice DDT by Roxanne. She goes for a cover. Kick. Naomi helps her partner. Roxanne Perez a bit angry with that. Oh, so Naomi hits Roxanne Perez. A little bit dazed now. Miss Money in the Bank. Looking to go high again. And Naomi caused a distraction which led to Jade Cargill wiping her off, but now she tags Naomi back in. I don't know if Roxanne Perez knows where she is. High kicks by Naomi into a super kick. The tables are turning in this match. Naomi goes to a cover. But instant kick up by Roxanne. Huge power slam by Roxanne. Roxanne trying to submit Naomi, but not quite getting it over the line. Jade Cargill breaking it up. Roxanne taking out Jade Cargill. What's she going to go for now? Not sure what Roxanne was trying there, but she tags in Nia Jax again. Huge backhand by Nia. Of course, we've got some big matches coming up at Bad Blood, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you stay tuned for the lineup, because Bad Blood will be the next episode. And after that, there'll be 2 Raws, 2 SmackDowns, and it'll be Survivor Series. And then after that, of course, we're on the road to WrestleMania. But obviously, as we head towards the road to WrestleMania, we'll have to switch to 2K26. But either way, it's going to be an interesting end to the season, I'm pretty sure. Nia Jax and Naomi outside. Now she's bringing Jade Cargill into the ring. The ref counting down. Huge backdrop by Nia Jax. No matter how much she gets put down, Naomi, she always comes back swinging. But Nia Jax is feeling none of it. I hope everybody's enjoying this series so far. There's a lot more to come. So you'll have to be patient with me as well, but I'm excited to see what happens on 2K26 and what happens after WrestleMania. Who will have the power of the WWE? So far, The Rock is in the lead with that. Well, Nia Jax just connected with a huge annihilator. Naomi kicking out. The WWE Universe in Atlanta, they are loving it. Well, it looks like Naomi's busted open too because there's blood on the ring. Jake Cargill with a huge spear to Nia Jax. Jake Cargill taking out Roxanne Perez. Could we see the end of this match now? Well, Jake Cargill lands Nia Jax for the Jaded. And connects. But Roxanne Perez has just broke up that pinfall. Huge moment. Jake Cargill angry with Roxanne, bringing her inside the ring again. Sends Roxanne flying. Huge spear again. Jake Cargill and Naomi retain the Women's Tag Team Championships. What a match on Friday Night SmackDown. Another successful retain from the champions. It looked like Nia Jax and Roxanne were closing in on those championships, but the fight, the heart and spirit by Naomi and Jake Cargill pulling through. What a tag team that is forming in front of our eyes. Great performance by Jade and Naomi. Well, Logan Paul is here, talking to Oba Femi. Also, The Rock is talking to Oba Femi. Maybe Oba Femi could be teaming up with Logan Paul. I wonder if that's on the cards from the final boss. The final boss always thinking ahead, always thinking of new strategies and plans, of course, to stay on top in power. Could this be a lethal duo on the cards? The Maverick and the Ruler.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE European Championship.
Hey, up! Another one from NXT. It's time to up that trick. Trick Williams. Facing the European champion Kamala Hayes for his title tonight. This is a blast from the past. Both having big history going on from NXT days. What a huge moment this could be for Trick Williams. He has arrived on the main roster. And here comes his former friend, his former ally, the European champion, Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo won that championship at Saturday Night Main Event against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. His first big title defense is going to be against one of his former allies in Trick Williams. What a match this is going to be for that European Championship, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Carmelo and Trick speaking to one another in previous weeks, but I didn't think they'd be facing again so soon. Oh, alas, I'm looking forward to this one.
Introducing the challenger from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams. And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, the WWE European Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Well, we have another title match, ladies and gentlemen. Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes about to clash for the European Championship. Who's going to walk out with that championship? We're about to find out. A lot of history between these men. These two conquered NXT together. They've also fought against each other. Carmelo Hayes gone on to bigger things, but so has Trick Williams, remember. Both carving their legacy on NXT before joining the main roster. And now they're back on the same brand. Here we go. Trick Williams has a great opportunity tonight to get the better hand of his former ally. It's not going to be an easy task, but it could be a huge statement if he does on his debut on SmackDown. Well, Hayes making early mistakes. The crowd have definitely took to Trick Williams already. Welcomed him with open arms. Carmelo Hayes has had a bit of a stop-start kind of. He's had a stop-start kind of appearance on SmackDown since he joined the main roster. But he now has some gold around his waist. win tonight against his former ally could keep moving him in the right direction, of course, as he has been on the main roster longer than Trick Williams. Trick Williams sending Kamala Hayes into the announce table. Now on the steel steps as well. Impressive start by Trick Williams in this title match. I don't think Kamala Hayes was expecting to face his former friend tonight. Kamala Hayes kicking out. Huge clothesline by Kamala Hayes. Obviously Kamala Hayes has tons of potential, but so does Trick Williams. Both will have big careers in this series, I believe. Whatever we have installed going into 2K26, I'm pretty sure these two men will have big impacts on SmackDown or whatever brand they may end up on. A lot of talent showing up. I'm excited to see what's in store for both of these men. Nice sequence by Kamala Hayes and Trick Williams. Kamala Hayes back on top. Kamala Hayes landing a huge moonsault onto Trick Williams, but kicking out at 2. Kamala Hayes making another mistake, but Trick capitalizes. I mean, we haven't seen Dragon Lee or AJ Styles since Saturday Night Main Event. I thought one of those two would have answered this kind of match tonight. I'm guessing Dragon Lee and AJ Styles will probably want another match at that title. But nonetheless, a huge opportunity for Trick Williams to get his hands on his first gold in the main roster. Kamala Hayes rolling outside the ring. He's quite dazed. Trick Williams building some momentum on SmackDown. Charles Robinson counting down. Both men having a little bit of a stare down again. Huge clothesline by Kamala Hayes, taking out Trick Williams. With a nice suicide dive by Kamala Hayes outside. Sends Trick Williams back into the ring. Wonder what Kamala Hayes is going to go for now. Huge frog splash by Kamala Hayes. Now Kamala Hayes is back in control. We've seen this happen before. And it connects. He goes for the cover. Trick Williams having his arm on the ropes. I don't think Kamala Hayes can believe it. He's obviously a bit furious with that. The last thing Kamala Hayes needs to do is take his eye off the ball, though. Especially when Trick Williams is about to take advantage, and he does. Huge spinning kick by Trick Williams. Must have busted open Cabello 2. 1. Kick out 1. Wow. That is huge by Cabello. But Trick Williams with a trick shot. He connects with a trick shot. Could we have a new European champion? Kamala Hayes just kicking out. What a huge moment, opportunity that could have been for Trick Williams. He was coming close to becoming the new European champion. Wow, what a match we're seeing between these two allies. Nice arm drag from the top rope by Trick. Could Trick Williams be closing in on this European Championship? Kamala Hayes is out. Kamala Hayes rolling up Trick Williams. Rope break. Kamala Hayes going to the top rope now. The nothing but yet. The nothing but net connects. Kamala goes for the pinfall. And Kamala Hayes. Oh my God, Trick Williams kicked out. Wow, I was not expecting that. I don't think Kamala Hayes was expecting that. Both men doing everything they can to get that title. What a match we're seeing. Well, Kamala Hayes going back to the top. I'm guessing he's going to go for another butt net again. And he does. He connects again. Kamala Hayes retains. Kamala Hayes offers his handshake, which is greeted by Trick Williams. A sign of respect between both men after that hard-fought victory. But yes, guys, Logan Paul will team with Oba Femi to take on Fraxium for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Stephanie Vaquer defends her Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair. We also have Austin Theory and Grayson Waller colliding in the Hell in a Cell tomorrow night at Bad Blood. Will we see that feud end? Well, Lyra Valkyria will also be issuing an open challenge for Intercontinental Championship. We'll just see who accepts that one. We also have Ludwig Kaiser versus Gunter. Winner will claim Imperium. And of course, the main event will consist of LA Knight taking on John Cena for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Bad Blood is stacked. I'm looking forward to that one. Looking forward to all the matches at Bad Blood. We now have the Women's United States Champion, Julia, on the way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Julia.
Don't know who that is behind her. Is that someone is coming out with her? I don't know who. Also, Julia successfully retained her championship against Zelina Vega at Saturday Night main event. I feel like we're still yet to see the best of Julia since joining the company. But since becoming United States champion, she's been more dangerous. Looks like Kiana James is with her. That's an interesting one. Wait up! This is one from NXT.
And her opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii,
NXT talent keep flooding in. Obviously, as we know, NXT has closed down. So is this the start of seeing NXT talent show up on the main roster? A nice opportunity for Sol Ruka to introduce herself to the WWE Universe. And she will do that against the United States Champion Julia on SmackDown. Well, it seems to me that Julia is loved by the WWE Universe. What an opportunity it is for Sol Ruka to introduce herself to the faithful. Coming up against the United States Champion Julia, who has since moving from NXT to the main roster, has looked very dangerous. Kiana James might be supporting Julia on the side, as we see. Another one coming from NXT. Obviously, since NXT has closed down, there's a lot of opportunities for talent from NXT to step up and show what they can do on the main roster to see if they can secure contracts, of course. A lot of free agents waiting in the corners, waiting to find the right opportunity to strike. I mean, a win for Sol Ruka against the United States Champion would be a huge way to get herself on the main roster. Nice drop kick by Julia, followed by a huge splash. Well, ever since Julia has rocked up on SmackDown, she's been very impressive, to say the least. Going back to SummerSlam, taking that United States Championship away from Chelsea Green. Sol Ruka with a huge moonsault to Julia. Kick out one. Sol Ruka looking impressive so far on her SmackDown debut too. Still a free agent, of course, but she's doing very well so far. Looks like she's going the huge moonsault from the top rope. Julia kicking out two. Just taking a fight to the champion. Julia trying to turn this match around. I don't even know if she knows if Kiana James is supposed to be out here. We'll have to wait and see why Kiana has decided to come out with the champion, but Julia going for the cover. It's a kick out by Saruka. Well, with the amount of talent that's coming out of NXT, there's plenty of opportunities for people to step up against the main roster talent. Hope to see more turn up in future shows. Julia questioning Stephanie there. Pretty sure Julia would like to feature on one of these upcoming pay-per-views. Obviously she won't be on Bad Blood, but she could be on Survivor Series maybe. I'll have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure she wants to defend her title on one of them, but Saruka go for a cover. Instant kick out by the champion. Way up. The Soul Snatcher! The Soul Snatcher connects. Julia just kicking out. Saruka was moments away from pinning the champion. The WWE Universe in Atlanta, Georgia are loving this matchup. Telling them to fight forever. Saruka going for another moonsault, but misses. Julia with another drop kick. Looks like Julia's gone for the glorious driver. Hits the glorious buster. Goes for the cover. The United States champion is victorious. What a match we just had. Saruka could be very pleased with how she performed against the champion, introducing herself to the WWE Universe. A great victory by the United States champion there as well. I want to see more Saruka in future shows. She's fitting in nicely. Well, of course, it was not meant to be tonight for Saruka. She came close, but Julia showing why she is the Women's United States champion.
Here is your winner,
Beautiful madness continues to be rampant on SmackDown. Well, it's time for the main event.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds,
LA Knight and John Cena having war words early on tonight. LA Knight managing to get John Cena to accept this match. which is huge before their clash at Bad Blood. Could a new undisputed WWE champion could be on the rise? Who will be teaming up with LA Knight to face John Cena? Well, this is a good pick by LA Knight.
And
Randy Orton,
St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Well, Randy Orton was actually supposed to be facing Drew McIntyre for the United States Championship at Bad Blood, but Tony D'Angelo family had other plans for that. They took Drew McIntyre away in an ambulance. But either way, Randy Orton has had his fair share against John Cena too. I'm pretty sure Randy Orton will get his match against Drew McIntyre as soon as he's back. Huge blow for Cena though, not having Drew McIntyre by his side tonight. Of course, we had Braun Breaker become the new World Heavyweight Champion on Monday Night Raw, replacing Cody Rhodes in The Rock's allegiance. He's nowhere to be seen either, so I don't know why. Unless he turns up as one of John Cena's tag team partners. Oh! Another great pick by LA Knight. This man has made a great return. Picking up victories over Chad Gable, Julius Creed and Brutus Creed. And now he's teaming up with Randy Orton and LA Knight. Aleister Black, despite being on a good roll since coming back, beating in the main event of SmackDown with these two greats. Just shows what Aleister Black deserves, as he's a big talent. Big night and big opportunity for Aleister Black here tonight. But here comes the 17-time undisputed WWE Champion, John Cena. Well,
and from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the greatest of all time, John Cena.
I'm a bit confused, guys, because John Cena's got his old gear back on. I'm shocked. I don't know what to think. Why has he come out in his old gear for? It was all about. He was all against the fans. And I don't think The Rock would like to see that. I mean, I hope he knows what he's doing, because the last thing you want is to be on the wrong side of the final boss. Especially when you've got a huge title defense tomorrow night at Bad Blood.
And from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 214 pounds, All Ego, Ethan Page.
Another NXT talent rocking up on SmackDown. It's about to become all ego. Ethan Page has arrived. Ethan Page teaming up John Cena on his main roster debut. The final boss is definitely racking up these surprises. And of course, it had to be the Maverick Logan Paul.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul.
Obviously, last time we saw Logan Paul was his appearances on Monday Night Raw, picking up big victories over Gunther and CM Punk. He also lost in a title match against CM Punk as well. He beat Jey Uso eventually as well. So he has got a little bit of momentum by his side. It's no surprise though that he's trying to join The Rock's allegiance. Logan Paul wanted the spotlight always. Either way, we've got a huge main event, guys. A huge 6-man tag team match. It's about to begin. LA Knight staring down his challenger. John Cena having none of it. Tagging in Logan Paul instantly. Was obviously making LA Knight wait until tomorrow. Logan Paul in control so early. I think LA Knight was expected to face off John Cena, but of course, new attitude of John Cena showing. LA Knight starting to get a bit of momentum himself. Preview of Bad Blood incoming. Well, either way, I'm pretty sure the final boss will be watching wherever he is. He's always been lurking around the arenas every single week, ever since he got that power. Aleister Black has been very impressive since coming back. Making a huge return, having some good matches against American-made members. But tonight is a bigger night for him, teaming with some of the greatest superstars in his company. Big things must be coming his way to Aleister Black. Well, Logan Paul's a bit of trouble. Huge coup de grace by Aleister from the top rope, but John Cena breaks it up. I don't think he's pleased with how Logan Paul's been so far in this match. Well, yep. Aleister Black and John Cena staring down. That's a matchup I'd love to see. Logan Paul taking advantage. Obviously, it's no surprise Logan Paul trying to get in with The Rock. He did say he wants to become a world champion one day. Obviously, being by The Rock's allegiance, that could really skyrocket him to getting those opportunities in the future. Because he's a former United States champion. He's got a huge tag team opportunity with Oba Femi as well. Bad Blood could add to his title collection. And here comes Ethan Page. Ethan Page taunting LA Knight and Randy Orton on the ringside. Sends Aleister Black to the corner. He's not expecting Ethan Page to show up tonight either. But you just never know who the final boss has in plan. What I'm shocked about is turning on Cody Rhodes so soon. You know, Cody Rhodes did sell out, and he did join The Rock's allegiance, but Cody Rhodes was starting to show signs of him maybe rethinking all of that, probably regretting joining The Rock's allegiance. And now Braun Breaker has replaced him. Logan Paul taken out, both Randy Orton and LA Knight, but Aleister Black now taking out Logan Paul with huge strikes. LA Knight back in his matchup. Huge blow by LA Knight to Logan Paul. Randy Orton is now entering this match. Big mistake by Logan Paul. Randy Orton sending Logan Paul out to the outside. And Paul's head getting sent into the announce table. Again. And again. Count of 7. Randy Orton breaking up the count though. Logan Paul looks dazed outside. He's doing it again. Obviously, Randy Orton showing Logan Paul what he thinks of him. The Apex Predator. The 14-time world champion. Can't evade. Randy Orton get back into this ring. Lines Logan Paul up for the famous DDT. And connects. Logan Paul's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen this before. Randy Orton lining up the RKO but misses. And he hits it again. Ethan Page breaking up the pinfall. Randy Orton now. Get one back up on Ethan Page. Now, Randy Orton's did the same thing to Ethan Page. Logan Paul trying to suicide dive but failed. Wow, Randy Orton sending Logan Paul into his prime. That's the last thing Logan Paul wants, is to be sent into his own prime bottles. Randy Orton bringing this match back into the ring, but Logan Paul trying to get back into this match as soon as he can. Ethan Page is back in. Tough night it's been for Logan Paul. Ethan Page going to cover on Randy Orton. Kick out instantly. Well, Randy Orton been sent to the outside. John Cena debating whether he should get Randy Orton back in the ring. Ethan Page taking out both LA Knight and Aleister Black. John Cena, huge hook and rally to Randy Orton outside. That would have dazed him a bit. Huge kick to the face. John Cena back in his match. Randy Orton might be in trouble, guys. Well, I must say, John Cena and Ethan Page could be an interesting duo, to say the least, but looks like John Cena's getting ready for the 5-knuckle shuffle. And connects. John Cena lining up Randy Orton for the attitude adjustment. Cover broke up by LA Knight. John Cena going for another cover. Aleister Black has been tagged in by Randy Orton, but followed up with a huge knee strike to John Cena. There you go. He just hit him with the black mass. Looks like Aleister Black is allowing LA Knight to seize this match. The last thing John Cena needs is to lose his match the night before Bad Blood. And a night sending John Cena outside. LA Knight taking out Logan Paul. He takes out Ethan Page too. Huge boot to the face. Followed by a huge elbow drop. The WWE Universe is behind the megastar. BFT! We've seen this before. LA Knight went for the cover, but Ethan Page instantly breaking it up, but LA Knight going for another pinfall. What? That's a huge victory. John Cena has just been pinned. Nights away before he defends the WWE Championship. What a huge moment that is from LA Knight. Could we be seeing a new Undisputed WWE Champion uncover in front of our eyes? Well, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure you tune in to Bad Blood tomorrow night. Here we are, your winners. I'll see you guys for Bad Blood.